Hello. It is time for the Xenoblade. Xenoblade X time. Alright, so we're at part 14. This is the game that just keeps on going and going and going. Where are my hours at now? 150. And we are about to do chapter 10. Gee, I can't tell, do I like this game or not? I can't figure it out. It is a mystery. But yeah, the reason it is 150 hours is because my usual self, I'm trying to be a bit of a completionist. I'm trying to do as much as I can. That's what I do. Render my judgment at the end. I will do so from the best possible position. I have covered as much of the game as I could. Both the awesome, the meh, and the not so good. But I've been filling out the segment stuff. I have been making my way up through Sylvanum and Caldros. I didn't really finish what I was doing with Caldros, but that's fine. It still gives me something to do later. I've left a lot of the Tyrants, because I'm going to go back with, I need to go back with a fully equipped Skull team to thin out the Tyrants. Although there's some that I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with. Some of them are a lot harder than they seem to be, like this one. It took me a while to find this one, because it's a random spawn. And it finally showed up once, and I was like, yes, go get it! And my team got totaled by it, pretty much. Even though it says level 52. That one's a toughie to deal with. So yeah, as has been a recurring theme in this game, levels are deceiving. Levels are certainly deceiving in this game. And part of me is like, well, why even have levels if they don't really mean anything? But anyway, enough about that. So tonight, no, we're not actually. I haven't been streaming for an hour. Why does that thing say that? I was looking at my monitor. It's like, that's not right. I haven't been streaming for an hour. It still says it though. That's weird. Because, okay, OBS says I've been streaming for 3 minutes. But my monitor on Twitch says I've been streaming for an hour and 3 minutes. Which doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it says that. It's weird. And I did refresh it, and it still says that. I'm chalked up to Twitch being Twitch, I suppose. But alright, anyway. Tonight, I need to do chapter 10. Because there's really nothing else for me to do. I've done everything I can possibly do. Except for a few oddball basic quests that are kind of a pain in the ass to do right now. Hunting Millosaurs. Same problem like I just mentioned with the Tyrant. Levels are deceiving. These things are surprisingly tough to deal with. Even though I have level 50 skulls. It's like, But anyway. I need to go do main quest first. I'm going to do chapter 10. And then after that, probably Affinity quest, I say. Yeah. Who should I bring? I can't bring Lao because he's in He's in maintenance. I guess I want to go all in on skulls and final ring. Lysel. I don't like the way they're pronouncing her name. It sounds weird. I think it's supposed to be Liesel. I think Liesel sounds more natural way to say that name. But they're pronouncing it as Lysel. Like Lysol. Like the cleaning agent. Which I don't know why they want her name to sound like that, but just personal opinion, you know. It doesn't really affect anything one or the other, just small little niggle. And as you saw, I have been playing around with the online mode. I will try to remember to talk about it tonight after I do everything, because I meant to do it last time and I just forgot. But I would like to cover a little bit of the online stuff, which I have been looking at, so try to put a little note in the back of my mind. I actually remember this 2 hours later, so we'll see. Alright, main quest. We've done manhunt, partners, and we are set to go. Accept. Bazoo Pharg Menace.
What should I whip up today?
Is that really the only option we have? Okay then.
That is a great idea!
No, it isn't. It's a terrible idea. It is the worst idea in the idea of history's
Thank you, Lindley.
history of ideas.
Is Lindley cooking something else now? Tatsu can't possibly eat any more corn.
Don't worry, this is something new. One of Earth's great delicacies, foie gras.
No, it's
Foie
not.
grub? Foie grub sounds delicious. Maybe Tatsu try some when Lindley finished cooking. Can Tatsu help?
Actually, you can. In fact, I can't make it without you.
Oh, really?
I just need one little favor.
Of course. Tatsu is at your disposal. What can Tatsu provide for Chef Lindley?
Your liver.
Tatsu is here to serve, not be served, Lindley.
Oh, just remembered. I have goose liver.
Lindley did that on purpose. Lindley is vicious and nasty.
All right, everyone, dig in.
Man, oh man, Lynn. Somehow you manage to outdo yourself every time.
It's all about the ingredients. Right, Tatsu?
To be fair, I don't think they actually have ducks in New LA.
Right. Let's get
So
started.
I don't know. I guess they would have artificially sourced
Well, before that, I need to clear something up.
Commander?
I know
Is
you're
it-
wondering.
No, I'm gonna
After
talk
the
about
bogus Lifehold lead, we had the Pathfinders turned inside out. Sure enough, we found evidence that someone messed with Frontier Nav. They planted that phony data.
You mean...
We got a spy. That's right. One of our own is working with the Ganglion. This was an inside job.
One question, Commander.
Like we don't have enough to worry about. And here I am, sending you all out right into that death trap. Damn it. I don't know what else to say, except I'm sorry. I hope you'll forgive me.
I
Tatsu
don't think
like
it was
Muscle Man
Van's
better when
fault.
he's angry and yelling.
Zip it, Pipsqueak, or you'll be seasoned and fried by breakfast.
Tatsu has a point, though. It's not like you to dwell on mistakes, Commander. Especially when they weren't your mistakes to begin with. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, now that I got a moment, I was gonna say the reason foie gras is not good is because it does rely a little bit on an aspect of animal torture to do. You have to force feed ducks to artificially fatten them up, and basically it's the liver is what you're eating from a duck that's been force fed to oblivion, and that's why it's not really good. But I guess to be fair, I don't know where they're finding ducks, and I don't think they have ducks in LA, so I guess they would have to artificially manufacture the fatty liver they need for the foie gras, and maybe it's not that bad in LA, but I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like, is that really the option we have? Like, come on. Anyway, that's besides the point. Okay. I don't think Van Ham is guilty of what happened, so yeah.
Well, but...
No buts about it, sir. And no more apologies, okay? We survived, after all. Now let's see that surly taskmaster we all know and love.
That's right. Your orders, Commander?
Well, put it that way. Who am I to argue? Alright. Touchy-feely time is over. I've got your next assignment. We need you to head out and fix a key data probe that's on the fritz. It's way out in northern Silvalum. We'll get you the coordinates.
Yes, sir. With pleasure. Repair missions are my specialty.
That's why we picked you. That and... the Ganglion have been quiet lately. Too quiet. I don't like it.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing.
In your report, the Wrothian, was it? He made it sound like they've got a base tucked away. Someplace with black rocks and lava. That's gotta be Cauldros, yeah?
Yes, I've been
I think
there
it's a safe assumption, yes.
many times.
Well, anyway, as you might have guessed, the idea of a big old Ganglion base here on Mira does not exactly thrill me.
Agreed.
And with Lao sidelined, we're gonna have to pick up the slack.
Yep, so let's get that probe fixed, alright?
We're down to single digits now.
We're really getting down to the wire here. Where in the hell is that core?
That is a good question, because I've been all over Mirror now, and I have not seen it. It is a very good question. Where is that thing? I found another Lifehold segment in Sylvanum. It's like 1, 2... I think that's 4 I've seen so far in the game.
Yes. Aren't you the most beautiful thing ever? We are gonna have so much fun together.
Ah, yes, the place. The place with the big hangar. There is actually a thing in there now.
What do you think, Doggone? Shall we pay another visit to our human friends?
I'm gonna assume I'm gonna have to fight that.
Grandmaster Luxar. Grandmaster, sir!
I heard you the first time, imbecile! Lower your voice in my presence.
It's the recently completed Zoofark, sir. Ryyz made off with it.
What did you say? Why would she do that? Why does everyone in this confounded organization think they can do whatever they please?
Because you're incompetent. You're incompetent, ruling over utter incompetence. That's why. Well, I guess this is probably the best skill team I have, so let's just go to it. Going to the Delusions.
Yep, that is definitely one busted probe. Hang tight while I run a diagnostic and see what I can do. And that should do it. All set. Sorry for the wait.
Well done, as always.
All in a day's work. One thing, the problem we had here wasn't unique. It's bound to affect the other probes sooner or later. We probably should patch them all to be safe.
Is Lindley serious? Friends want to go stitch up every probe on all of Mira? Tatsu will be Grampy Pond before friends finish.
Simmer down, Potato Skin. It's not that bad. I fixed this one manually, but now I can upload that patch and fix all the other probes throughout the network at once.
Phew. Whatever Lindley talking about, Tatsu believe her. Tatsu do dance of relief not to fix so many probes.
Yeah. We have planted a lot of them, haven't we? And really, what's it gotten us?
Money. Lots of money.
Not just us, everyone. All of Blade, all of NLA. We spent all this time on Frontier Nav, you know? What if we never find the core? Then what do we do? We've searched all over this planet looking for the Lifehold core. What if it's not even here? What if the whole thing smashed to bits when it crashed down?
You know that's not possible.
Do I?
Our consciousnesses aren't here. They're controlling these MIMs remotely from the core. It can't have been destroyed. In fact, it has to be somewhere relatively close, or we would feel the lag.
You're right. I just...
It's okay, Lynn. I know you're tired. It's been a long couple of months. Being inside these MIMs takes its toll on all of us. It's only natural to feel like this. But I promise, it's going to be all right.
What were they thinking when they designed these things anyway?
What Lindley mean?
These MIMs. Why would you make an artificial body that can cry tears? So embarrassing.
Well, lots of reasons. Tears lubricate the eyes. They flush out dust and debris. And unwanted feelings, too. You feel better, don't you?
I guess those MIM makers knew what they were doing after all.
Well, if I ever see them, I'll be sure to tell them you said so.
Thanks.
Friends hear that? There! What is it?
Lynn?
Incoming mobile target. It's really, really big.
Bigger than Caravan big! Bigger than even legendary Frontier Village big!
If its transponders aren't responding to our IFF signal, we have to assume it's hostile. Take cover.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? A little appetizer of sorts before we hit the city. The main course.
Wait. Something that size, on that course, must be targeting NLA. We can't let it get anywhere near the city. We have to put a stop to it here.
Okay, let's do that.
I figured you'd say as much. Remember, the entire city is counting on us.
Let's knock this big piece of junk right out of the sky.
They stopped running? They're even dumber than I thought.
Ryyz, underestimating bad.
Yes. Thanks for the brilliant insight there, genius. Now sit back and watch while I burn the human scum alive! Oh, look, they've seen little ants scamper.
Burn, little ants. Burn!
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Launch the fighter, you lunkhead!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm
Hey,
going.
Hold still!
Yeah? You'll want to see this move.
Leave it to me.
Come on.
Bucking up. How's this? Bucking up.
Why
How's
take
this?
risks? Stay there. Crippling the target. Follow up. Don't bother blocking. Come on.
Oh! Hey, hold still!
Deploying field. We've got
Stealth
the edge.
up. Use your aura. Fight like the world is watching. I've got just the move.
Stupid thing is like automatic knockback if I get too close.
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the
I'll
rhythm
take
going.
it then. Follow me.
Huh! That's perfect.
Now move in and
Stay
shut
there.
it down. This is gonna leave a mark. I have the high ground. Firing from above.
Now, melee attack.
I've got just
That's
the
how
move.
you can do it.
Watch me dance circles around them.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Yeah? You'll want to see this move.
I'll lead the then. Follow me.
I've got just the move. The next hostile. Bring the fight to them.
Bucking up. How's this? Bucking
Stay
up.
there.
How's this?
That put a dent in him. Move in and
Here
keep the
comes my
rhythm going.
signature. Stealth up. Use your auras. Fight like the world is watching. Next time, all right?
Oh, so that's how it is. You insipid little germs.
Plenty buttons left. Plenty of attacks.
We have lots of buttons. We have all the buttons.
Would those cowards sit still for a minute? I'll fry the whole damn planet if I have to.
Ryyz, have you forgotten Human City?
Silence! Stop with all the thinking. It's not your strong suit.
But you cannot win like this. You must transform Pharg now.
I It was just a photo, okay? Now would you kindly please shut up? No one makes a fool of me. No one! Something that big transform in flight.
The Ganglion must have some kind of anti-gravitational flight technology.
That's the only thing that makes sense. Our flight modules still rely on propulsion. I hate to admit it, but this is way beyond anything we've got. We're outclassed.
Humanity's made great advances before, especially when they were needed the most. That won't end here.
I hope you're right. Coexist peacefully? But now that you've seen our little secret, I've no choice but to wipe you out! You're gonna pay with your miserable lives!
Prepare to be crushed!
Launch the fire!
Still
Numbers
can't.
won't help you.
Nope, no. Attack.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Attack.
I've got just the move.
Come on!
You don't see this every. Don't reach for the next hostile.
Sprinkling the target! Follow up! Deploying field! Got the
Oh,
edge!
wait, aren't there any better
Deploying
weapons?
field!
Output it
Not
now!
a chance. Follow my lead. I've got just the move.
Yeah?
You'll want to see this move.
Now! Melee attacks!
Ready?
Buffing up! How's this?
Gotcha! That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Time
Yeah?
to cower!
You'll want to see this
Quiver,
move.
and all that fun stuff!
Follow up melee attack.
Fire!
Stealth buffed.
Engaging overdrive!
Here comes my signature.
Tripling the target! Follow up! Huh?
Huh? Now's our chance. Follow my lead.
Deploying
Yeah?
field!
You'll want to
just
see
the
this
move.
move.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Yeah? You'll want to see this move.
You wish. Deploying field.
I've got
Got
just
the
the
edge.
move. This is gonna leave a
Don't
mark.
remember
Remember inviting you here.
Fuckhead.
Huh? Fire! Come on.
Stealth buffed.
Take this.
Stay there.
Deploying field.
Now's our
Got
chance.
the
Follow my
edge.
lead.
Yeah, we're on top of this now. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Here comes my signature.
Tripling the target. Follow up. Deploying field. We've got
I've
the
got
edge.
just the move. This is gonna leave
You're
a
in my
mark.
sight.
Follow up with melee attack. I'll make them hurt. I've got just the move. Don't wait for the next hostile. Bring the fight to
Deploying
them.
field. We've got the edge.
Uppity little primates! Here I go! Back me up for
The
more!
target. Follow up.
Oh, come on. Where's the hitbox on this stupid thing?
Yes! Hit him again
Why
for me!
take risks?
Huh?
Stealth buffed. Yeah? You'll want to see this move. Fight like the world is watching. This is gonna leave a mark.
Deploying field. We've got the edge. Huh?
Huh?
Crippling the target.
Don't
Follow
wait
up.
for the next hostile.
Deploying
Bring the
field.
fight to them.
We've got the edge. Gotcha.
Watch and learn. I'm about
That
to pull
put a
out
dent
all
in
the
him.
stops.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Deploying field. We've got the edge.
Why take risks? Stay there. Submit. Huh? Now's our chance. Follow my lead. Yeah? You'll want to see this move. Here comes my signature. have the high ground. Firing from above. Deploying field. Fire! Got the edge. Gotcha. Launch the fighter. Numbers move in and keep the rhythm going.
Emergency light flasher!
That means you need to activate the shield.
And destroy. Move in and strike.
Armor compromised.
Here comes the signature.
I'll compromise you.
Don't worry,
Deploying field.
doggone
Got the edge. Stay
protector!
there. Crippling the target. Now's our chance. Follow up. Follow my lead. Yeah? You'll want to see this one. I have the high ground. Firing from above.
Wait, Ryyz. Still
Target in
looking.
sight. You can't handle this. I've got just the move.
Oh,
Anything, damn it.
No buttons left to press.
we're all out of buttons. All the buttons have been pressed.
No. They're just puny, wretched little humans.
Bye-bye, nasty robot. Ganglion learned hard way what happens when you mess with Team Tatsu.
We fought as a team and we fought well. I only hope there aren't any more like this back at their base.
If these things hit the city in numbers, we'd have no chance at all.
I
Exactly.
think it was only the one.
Exactly another reason we need to find that Lifehold core as soon as possible.
What do you mean?
Remember what the Wrothian prince told us in Sylvalum about the Ganglion? Apparently, they fear actual human bodies. I don't know why that is, but it might be the key to victory.
Or the key to survival.
But that was a pretty neat fight. I kind of wonder if that's supposed to be the game's way of introducing the player to massive super bosses. But then again, I really don't know if there's any more bosses like that in the game, though. So I'm kind of like, eh. Anyway, it was a pretty neat fight. A little chaotic, but I think it was fun. So now I do wonder, is the Rex still going to be there in Sylvanum? Probably not, because I think it will probably interfere with the environment of Sylvanum. But I did notice that it was gradually moving down through Savannah, because it was gradually getting away from me, so I had to keep moving myself back towards this thing to catch up with it a little bit at the end there, because it actually was moving forward. I do wonder if you could let it go all the way forward, how far it would go. Just a question. I don't know if anybody knows the answer to that, but interesting fight. I enjoyed that. I got a Zoofarg. Oh, that's just a hologram. Okay. I got the hologram. Oh, it is still there. I actually was not expecting it to be here. Can I land on it? I can. Will cover me pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting it to be here. this is like right in the middle of Lake CO. Okay. So it must have started the fight like over here. Because I know it kind of went under the arch a bit. And then it must have made its way down this way. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay, that was it for chapter 10. Alright. So now we can do Affinity quest. Actually, you know what, before I forget, let me cover the online stuff here. And I do have a few things to say about the online thing. Let me refuel my skills first. Alright, so I do have a Nintendo Switch online trial going on. Again, Nintendo was kind enough to let me use another free trial. I've had that for the last few days, so I've been looking at the online side of the game. So to go to online, you want to go to connect to server. And that's going to bring up this screen. So you got a few options here. I kind of feel like they maybe should have labeled some of this a little better. So, play with friends. So, the way this works is that, from what I understand, it will assign you to a online server group when you try to go online. It can either be just a random assortment of players, like that'll be what the quick assignment does. If you have a friends list, I assume from on Switch, on your Switch or Switch Online or whatever, you can then play with that group of people. And then you have the option to create private squads, which I think it'll generate a passcode, and I think you share the passcode with other people, and those people can then join your squad. That's kind of how I understand how that works here. But pretty much what this does is it assigns you to a server. So quick assignment, that's why calling it a quick assignment seems a little unclear. Because I figured that was going to automatically shunt me into an online mission, but that's not what it does. It just assigns you to an online server. So I'll go ahead and do that. And what that will do is now we are online. Now, we're not actually playing with other people concurrently. What this does, it activates the online services side of the game. So what you see now, over here, we have the avatars of other players' characters now start to populate. Most of them will show up in here, but they'll also show up randomly throughout the world too, which is pretty neat. So you'll see them around in LA, and in the world at large in a few places here and there. So what you can do is basically they're treated the same way as companions. You can, like I talked to this companion, I can just add him to the party. Well, I gotta get rid of people in my party right now. I can't do that yet, but so you'll be able to see their stats, what level they are, what they're equipped with, and decide if you want to recruit them. But I can't actually recruit him because I have to kick the other members out first before I can do that. So let me kick them out first. And pretty much they're just treated the same as your regular companions. Now you get to use them for, it's kind of like you're renting them for an hour. So now he'll be he's part of my team now. So it's not the actual player controlling them, it's just the AI. It's just their avatar is being borrowed for my team for the moment. So let me just recruit a few other people here. I'm not gonna be too picky here. Just I do want to mention this is one way of recruiting players' avatars. The other way is to go to the Blade Terminal, which is outside. Oh wait, no, sorry. I forgot, I only have 3. I don't know why I forgot that for a second here. The other way you can recruit is from the Blade Terminal that's out here. So pretty much the assortment that's inside there is just going to be a random assortment of avatars that are close, that are about the same level as you are. But if you want to find other avatars, you can go to the Blade console here. Fortunately, it won't let me do the search unless I get rid of somebody. Let me just kick somebody out for a moment so I can show you. So you can go here and actually search for players. And you can search all the way up to somebody who's max level if you want to. So. And I'll search the player list, and that will bring up people fitting your criteria. So yeah, level 99 players. If you want to recruit one, it'll cost, you know, that much to have them for an hour. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to spend the money right now because I'm trying to save up money. But let's say you're in a tough part of the game and you're not prepared well or under-leveled, or you feel like you are. For a little bit of cash, you could temporarily recruit somebody who's max level or set up really good. Like a lot of people like to have the Bewitching Glaive, Receding Rust, and Dual Guns combo because it's a very op combo. You can rent them for an hour, go deal with the enemy that's giving you trouble, and just finish that mission off, and then move on. And yeah, so that is a way to do things. It feels a little cheaty, to be honest, but I think I like that the option exists if you want to go that route. Let me go back in here. Yeah, let me just pull another person here. So now we're in the online mode, we can do the online missions. And they're pretty much just the same as the support missions over here. It's the online portion now, because normally if you're offline you only have time attack and support. Now support missions can give you certain resources if you're kind of low on something. Like I've been grinding out every now and then, I kind of ground out the reward money ones here. They're relatively simple to do. But if you want to grind out Affinity, you have missions for that here too. Or if you want to grind out EXP and battle points, you can do that too. The online missions here are in a similar vein to that, but they kind of have a random rotation of different missions. But these ones will actually earn you material tickets, which is good, because material tickets are good for buying all that hard to find collectibles and crafting materials that you need to make all the really good stuff in the game, especially for the post game. So if you want to grind out material tickets, this is kind of the place to do that. Let's do one mission here. let's do Panic Dancers. So you gotta be careful about this window that pops up here. The Accept and Recruit option, I still don't quite know what that does, but I think it makes you get put into a waiting room where you have to be waited to be recruited, and I don't know why that's the first option there. If you've already gone and recruited other people's avatars, you want to use the second option, Accept with this party here. You want to do that. And also, FYI, you can just do it with the regular party companions too. You don't have to recruit the player avatars. So, like I said, there is some advantage to doing this because the other player avatars will normally be better equipped. Be a little, well, they might be better equipped. Sometimes they're not. I've seen a few that are just not really equipped very well.
Shot. Make them count. I'll blast them wide open. Hoorah! Now pump them full of lead while they're down. Chew on this. Substitute! Butterfly! What thing? Ghost Walker!
Is that it? That was some great teamwork.
There is a time limit. You have your goal of what you need to do on the right side there. Then sometimes you get a situation like this where it's like, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Because you can't use the follow ball in mission mode here. I need to kill like 2 more of those things. Oh, there's one over there.
Did they see us?
Open fire and don't let up! I've been staggered! Ghost Walker! What's up, dude? We need to keep our wounds healed. I need it myself!
Thanks for the backup! Rising flame!
Is that it?
There's nothing around here that can beat us.
Now, to be fair, not all the missions are easy. I have done a couple that have been pretty darn tough, and I got my ass handed to me, even with the player avatars. So, you know, as I kind of said at the beginning of this stream, levels are deceiving. That's always something to keep in mind. You know, it may just be easier to take my mech and run around. Where's my mech? Over here. And this also brings up another point here. One downside I've seen so far to recruiting player avatars. They don't come with their skills. Depending on how you see that, that may or may not be a negative, but you know, usually people by the time they're level 60 would have skills with their characters, and I'm kind of disappointed they don't come with them. So if you do take on a online mission that seems like you should be using skills for, they don't come with them. Just kind of disappointing. I really wish the game would show me where this enemy is.
They saw us! Open fire and don't let up! Ghost Walker!
Let's see him chew on this!
Butterfly! Substitute! Did that work? Then move in and strike!
Okay, here comes the pain!
Is that it?
Nice work, team. You fought well.
To get the casket. You can see it on the map there. Now, as you're doing these missions, the player avatars will they'll kind of squad up. They'll gain like a squad level after a while. I don't know entirely what that does, but I remember watching Enol's video about material ticket farm. There's something about that increases the amount of material tickets you can get. So I guess it has something to do with that. Destroy a pin as tail of Avatar. Okay.
Whoa, what do they feed you? I've been staggered. This is gonna leave a melee. Go, Blocker!
Okay, here comes the pain.
Why take risks? Right? Substance is taking a toll on me! Submit! Can I get a bus?
Magnum Edge!
Tail destroyed. I like my Buster Sword. It's a fine weapon. Alright, results. We got our EXP, we got some money, some battle points, and, importantly, material tickets. So, if you want to farm material tickets, this is the way to do it. I know it doesn't seem like there's a lot at once here, but some of these missions are easier to do than others, and you can kind of farm them repeatedly. So, and you get some drops. So, annoyingly enough, you can't sell the drops right away from the inventory screen there. I wish there would have been a way to do that, but. One other thing I will mention about this, or I'd say a couple things here. Some of these missions do kind of have secret objectives to them, or you can unlock another mission in addition to the ones that are listed here. Eno also mentions this in his video about this. So let's say you're doing one of these missions and there's a treasure or an object you can find optionally that will unlock a different quest. So there is a little bit of additional nuance to some of this. It's not that deep, but there is a little bit to it. The other thing at the top here, these are the raid bosses. I've only really tried one of these just to see what's going on with it. Like I did the Telefia one here. So basically you fight the boss. It seems like it's dependent on how many times you can whittle its HP down, because the boss just keeps reviving itself over and over. Like I think I did the Telefia one, I think I knocked it down like 6 times. And I think that gives you the RP points. I think you get an RP point every time you knock its HP down to 0. And then it just revives again, and you have to keep killing it over and over again. I guess that's the point of that. I don't know, is that... And you do get some prizes for, depending on the amount of RP points you get. But I guess if you kill like 100 times in the raid fight, I don't know how you do that. Well, I guess there would be ways to do it, because there is a time limit too on that. But I guess this might be a way to farm some of the harder to get materials too. But I really haven't delved into this too much, because I figured this might be a little bit more of an end-game sort of thing. And I'm not quite at the end-game or post-game yet, so... But yeah, that's kind of a general gist of the online side of the game. There isn't like a whole lot to it, but I think the neatest aspect is just being able to recruit other players' avatars and have them join up with you temporarily. So I think that's a cool feature. So, and if you want to, you could recruit somebody who's level 99 and cheese your way through the game, I guess, if you want. But like I said, the downside is that they don't come with their skills. So I guess that's the downside. So, but yeah. Also, while you have the online mode enabled, you will occasionally be getting more material tickets, and I think those come from other players in your squad or server completing missions. So again, it's if you want to farm material tickets, you kind of have to have the online side of the game. Regrettably, yeah, you have to have the online if you want to farm material tickets. Otherwise, you just have to wait on division rewards, which is like once a day. So, kind of sucks a little bit in a way for people who don't want to invest into Nintendo Switch Online. People like me, because I don't really use it. So, but you know, I have the 1 week trial. I'll try to make the most of it. So, yeah, that's kind of it, really. Yeah, yeah. I don't think there's really anything else to add to the online side of this here. So, and I think I can just kick these people out, and we'll go with Affinity Quest here. Thank you for your time, player avatars. We're gonna go do Affinity Quest now. So, let's bring some people. Let's see. A challenger approaches. You would do a challenger approaches. One last thing before I start. If you're gonna use the online features of the game, where is it? Yeah, if you're gonna use the online features, I strongly suggest turning this off. Otherwise, you're going to receive notifications from other players doing things in the game constantly. I don't know why you would need this to be on by default, but do yourself a favor and just turn that off. I don't need to be knowing what everybody else is doing all the time. Otherwise, you'll be getting a pop-up in the upper left of the screen all the time of other players just playing the game, and I don't need to know that all the time. So I just thought I'd point that out. Anyway, let's go see what this is.
Tatsu smell a guest.
Brave friends.
Ah, we smelled
I come
him.
bearing a mission sure to leave its mark on Mirren history.
I take it from the grand tone we're ready to form an alliance with the Wrothians?
That's correct, Colonel. Analysis of the data unit you retrieved is complete. It confirms that the Wrothians have cut all ties with the Ganglion. Given that, an alliance between our races would indeed seem to be mutually beneficial. As such, I would ask you to deliver a formal treaty to their leader.
I don't know how they'll respond, but I agree we need to try. We'll do it.
Did the data indicate where the Wrothians are based?
Yes and no. We were able to reverse engineer the flight data. We believe they have a base somewhere in Oblivion. Beyond that, however, it gets fuzzy.
Meh. Tatsu can find Kitty Cat Base in no time.
Then
I'll
do
leave
it,
it to
Tatsu.
you then.
Understood. We'll do our best to earn a favorable reply.
I guess we're gonna go finally recruit the cat people. And this is really more of a story mission, so we're going to bring... Oh yeah, we do get another character slot. A challenger approaches. Okay, that's what we're doing. So let's bring Bose. Bose. Yes. This. One other thing about online. You'll see this little symbol. That indicates a squad task. And it works the same as the basic quest in the game. There's going to be enemies or materials you need to get. And if you complete the task, that'll also reward you more material tickets. If you want to see what it is, you can bring up this here and look at the squad task list. So there's a time limit on it. It gives you a list of what you need to do. Kill fauna, kill mortals, insectoids, guard. You can see 2 of those are checked off already because other players are still working on this concurrently with you. So it kind of gives you something else to do if you have nothing else to do in the game. So, but anyway, we're not doing that. So I just thought I would show that real quick here. Okay, I know where this is. I know what it is. There. I've already been here. I found this place already. There's a hideout in a cave up here, which I figured would be story related. So that's probably where the Wrothians are hiding. Yeah, right here.
Looks like we found the Wrothians.
Kitty Cat friends look jumpy. Maybe shoot Tatsu when he approach, so Tatsu strike first.
This is a diplomatic mission. We'll just explain to them that we come in peace.
It's a good thing I brought Bose for this. He always comes in peace.
You there! Halt! Are you aware that this keep belongs to Prince Jiarg?
Yes, we know. We've come to speak with the prince. May we be granted an audience?
The human knows her place. And yet, they cannot be trusted.
We've met before.
I am Gwin, adjunct to the prince.
We have a letter for His Highness. May we bring it to him?
Do you know the circumstances we Wrothians now face, human?
We heard you parted ways with the Ganglion. That's why we're here.
That was His Highness's will, and it is not my place to question. But I know you filled his head with strange ideas. I would not have it happen again.
Ah, yes, if I gripe, I'm sure they'll let me see the prince.
That's right. We come with a proposal that can benefit both of our people.
I care not for your opinion on this matter.
Will you at least ask if he'll see us? Please?
No, I'll not see His Highness led astray by your poisoned tongues. If you would force your will this day, you must win that right in combat. Such is the Wrothian way.
We can do that.
Wait, stop!
No, this is our only choice. We're guests of the Wrothians. If this is their way, we have no choice but to obey.
Spoken like a true warrior.
Let's force our way.
We need to fight back.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
You don't see this every day.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Overwhelmed.
Put him again for me!
Let my mind
You don't have to ask me.
Shadow strike.
Feel the hornet sting!
I'll blast him wide open. Lightning!
Shrapnel!
Bullet storm!
Overwhelm!
Move in and do some damage.
I'll pulverize
That's Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Side
Spirits of the past, protect us!
Shadow
Let
strike.
my mind be still. These
Overwhelm!
will make your hearts bleed!
Thunder.
Slam it!
Ghost spell!
Reality rip!
Feel the hornet sting! No wonder
Move in
my
and keep
prince
the
saw
rhythm going.
promise.
You'll want to see this move.
Overwhelm!
Light flash.
Private Buster!
Shadow strike.
Bullet storm!
Side strike!
Thunder.
Shield wall!
You appreciate
Air
it with
trigger!
my true wrath. Take
Right
this!
on the trouble.
Your guard's down. Attack at range.
I'll blast him wide open.
Side flash.
Overwhelm! Shrapnel!
Feel the hornet sting!
Shadow strike.
You'll want to see this move.
That works still. I never
Move in
can.
and
I'll
strike.
pulverize!
Ghost fast.
Light down! Lay down cover fire!
Watch me turn them into Swiss cheese.
Side flash. Slide. Thunder.
Feel the hornet sting!
That's how to evade. You can do
Watch me dance circles around.
Lightning.
Arcing horn!
Barrage. Primer. Did that work? Now it's my turn.
Your guard's down. Attack at range.
I'll blast him wide open.
Tides turn against me.
Hit him again for me!
Arcing horn!
We're on top of this now.
Let's stack things in our favor with an aura.
Shield wall!
I owe you one.
Shrapnel! Yes! Attack at range!
Side flash.
Tides turn against me!
You'll want to see this move.
Sliding.
Now put
Arcing
target
horn!
lead on them.
Finish what I started!
You have won my life. Take it now.
I fought for the right to have Jiarg see this treaty, not to take anyone's life.
Bring them to me, Gwin.
But my prince...
These warriors of Earth have followed our traditions and emerged victorious. To deny them now would shame us all.
Your Highness.
Come, humans. I would see this treaty you speak of. I see. You propose that we stand together as enemies of the Ganglion.
Our people don't have any reason to fight each other.
Nopon and humans are best friends now. Even more fun if kitty cats are friends too.
Ah, the purity and innocence of youth.
Fostering that innocence is a part of our duty as adults. It's a responsibility I take seriously.
As do I. The children of Wroth live far from this place. It is their future that I fight for.
Your Highness.
You are called Elma, yes? Disgraceful though it may be, I must ask one condition. We lack medicine for our people. If you could aid us in this regard, I would be most grateful.
I have far more respect for a leader who puts his people before his pride.
Yeah, you should be proud of not being too proud, I guess.
I guess that's a way to see it. Alright.
Then please grant me this boon. Gwin can give you the specifics. When the Wrothians are back to health, we will stand beside you as allies.
Huh? Ah. Huh? Well.
Good luck.
Please.
Oh, well, go on. Just like that. Yeah, as I was gonna say, it doesn't seem there's a lot of residents in their hideout here.
Confound it.
What is it? What is it?
Yes? I? Yes? What to do?
Okay, medicine. Oh wait, that's actually above me? Well, I was down in the hangar. Huh? Oh. Oh, achieve any objective. Obtain medikits from the store supply room or obtain medikits from Jeffrey. Why don't we just get medkits from here? Why do we gotta go up there?
Listen up.
What?
Fine.
Thank goodness. Everyone seems so happy.
The bond between Wrothians runs deep. Not being able to care for our comrades has been a heavy weight.
Warriors of Earth, you have my thanks for your aid. From this day forth, know that the Wrothians stand with you.
Thank you, Your Highness.
However, this pact lives only as long as the Ganglion. Once they expire, so too does this alliance. Mira's a harsh land. Should our survival mean your doom, it must be so.
You know what? We will cross that bridge when it happens.
Or burn it if we must.
What? You guys can't be serious.
Oh, Jiarg has joined. I did not think he was going to join. I thought Biddy was going to join. Alright. Jiarg has joined the team.
Ah, it's you.
He is a Galactic Knight. Which is the final remaining class for my character to learn. But right now I'm trying to max out Mastermind. I'm getting close to maxing it out, so then all I got left is Galactic Knight to do. Let's get him up to level 3 for now. No skills. Yeah, see, I'm rank 9 Mastermind, so one more. Oh, I don't think there's too much more left for me to do in Mastermind. I think 10 is the max. Yeah. Oh, can we, Interesting outfit he has. So I was gonna say, what does his outfit look like without that? Yes, tail. It does look like his tail is coming out of his butt, though. See, normally you would think it would come out of the tailbone, which would be a little higher up on the body. Okay, so he can't just wear anything. He's kind of limited in what he can equip. We'll just keep his default armor on for now. There we go, he looks awesome now. I gotta get rid of the helmet though. Is there anything I can put on him that won't cover his head up? Infinite. I have an infinite level. You know, that does look pretty good. I might leave that on him. I'll leave that on for now. That'll work.
What is wrong?
Well.
Alright. We have our cat man. We need to work on Affinity Quest now. Alright, let's see. Start on this side. Boot camp. Let's go do boot camp.
Listen!
Colonel, and everyone's here with you. Perfect.
Why do I feel like we're about to be asked for a favor?
No. I mean, yes.
Gwyn has desperate and pleading look on face. Let Tatsu guess. Gwyn is dying of hunger and want Linley to make big dessert for us.
Not even close, Shorty.
Well, if you're in a place like this...
Speculate. Yeah.
Exactly. I need to... Wait, what? No! I'm here because I want to get stronger.
Come on, Gwyn, you're plenty tough already.
But I need to be tougher. I'm still nowhere near Leon's level.
Who's Leon?
Now I get it. All right, so how can we help? You're looking for some advice?
Yes, ma'am.
Before we can say anything useful, we'll need to get a feel for your current abilities. Let's start with a round of mock combat.
What? But you'll mop the floor with me!
It's
Yes,
an
you will.
exercise, Gwyn. It's not about winning.
Exactly. Now get ready.
Well, all right. I'll give it my best, ma'am.
Don't worry, we'll just pick up Tatsu and chuck him at Gwyn. That'll knock him out.
Oh yeah.
Into the fray.
All over this.
Cut it up your fire! Yes! Hit him again for me!
Shadow Strike!
Shield
You'll want to
wall!
see this grenade! Drum roll! Butterfly! Side splash! Good enough.
Let's keep it up.
It's no use. My weapons just don't pack enough punch. I need better gear.
Really? Although gear does play a big role, though.
Right? Right? Forget defense. The best offense is a huge gun.
You really think so?
Don't I?
Lynn, what are your thoughts on what we just saw?
Well,
No, be honest, please.
okay, well, it sort of felt like your weapons were using you instead of the other way around.
They were using me?
Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way, but we mechanics have a little saying. Even the fanciest, most high-tech tools are useless in the hands of an amateur.
I think that sums it up perfectly. You don't need a more powerful weapon. You just need more skill handling them. Without the fundamentals in place, even a magical wonder gun would be wasted on you.
Start with the basics, huh? I never thought of that.
We'll begin with some simple drills. Hold on a second. I have the perfect tool for this.
Ma'am, yes ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Skills. We will beat you up with our skills. What are we doing? Versus a soldier or assault rifle. Oh. We get to go shopping. I probably had a soldier or assault rifle in my inventory. And I probably sold it because it was too low a level of weapon. And I didn't need to have it anymore. Yeah, soldier assault rifle's a that's a level 10 weapon. I can tell you right now, I already gave Gwyn a level 60 assault rifle. He doesn't need this thing. But if it will make him feel better, I'll give it to him.
Listen!
Wait, seriously? This thing?
So you remember it.
How could I forget? This clunker's the first gun they hand enlistees. You really think this'll help?
Yes, and that's why I'm forbidding you from using any other weapon for now.
But this thing is just...
Elma chose it for you, Gwyn. She must have a reason.
right. Sorry. Thank you, Colonel. I'll try it out and see how it goes.
You better
Good.
like it.
In fact, I just got orders for some new missions, so why don't we go give them a try?
Otherwise, we could just give you the ramjet rifle and force you to use the ramjet rifle for the rest of the game.
Huh? 3 missions? Right this second?
Stow the chatter, soldier, and move out!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am!
I'm gonna mutter.
Yes, Elma is even harsher drill sergeant than Mustache Man.
Ah, this is nothing. The Colonel had quite the reputation back in the Corps.
I said move your feet, not your mouth!
Ma'am! Yes, ma'am!
Alright guys, Jiarg, I gotta kick you out for a moment. He will be back. Oh. Huh. You heard the lady, Gwin. Use the soldier assault rifle. Target the enemy in front of me, game. It's like it targets everything else but the enemy in front of me.
Let's go.
Roger, right behind you.
Shoot it in the butt.
Grenade blitz!
Shield wall! Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Rising blade! Nailed it!
You want to see this move?
Tornado blade!
Shadow strike! Don't wait for the next contact. Now, bring the fight to them.
Magnum edge! Rising blade!
Sliding! That's a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
You'll want to see this move.
Side slash.
Aura up! Now it's your turn!
Good enough. We got it. Let's move.
Let's go.
Roger, right behind
They're
you.
off guard. Stagger them with a melee
wall!
attack. And shadow
thanks.
strike. I'll knock
Rising
them off
blade.
balance. Fire!
Grenade blitz!
Side slash.
Is that it?
Target neutralized. Returning to standby.
Open fire! Don't let up!
I've got your cover fire.
Nice hit. Let's see another
My
one.
turn.
Rising blade!
Move in and do some damage.
Magnum edge!
Shadow strike.
Come on, there we go.
Scatter 'em.
Roger, right behind you.
Shadow strike.
Rising blade!
Did that work? Then now
Ultra slash!
Fire carnival!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Magnum edge!
Primo!
Incendiary edge!
Move in and do some damage.
Don't let up!
I've got your cover fire.
Shadow Strike!
Move in and attack!
Magnum Edge! I owe you one. I'll make him hurt. Side Flash Storm!
Okay.
Bring the fight to them!
Like this! Grenade blitz!
Target in sight!
Leave this to me.
That. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Watch me lay into it.
Rising blade!
Got him. Lay down some cover fire.
Shadow Strike! I'll blast him wide open.
Magnum Edge!
Fire fire.
Secondary Edge!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Speed Barrage!
Trash talk. Leave this to me.
Like this! Tornado blade!
Black Butterfly!
Grenade blitz!
Don't wait for the next hostile. Now, bring the fight to them.
Ultra slash!
Speed Barrage!
Now, melee attack.
Is that it?
I guess that's that. Roger, right behind you.
Shield wall.
Move in and
I'll make
attack!
him hurt.
Incendiary Edge!
Reality Rip.
Tornado blade!
Ghost fast.
Grenade blitz! Use melee attacks!
I'll make him hurt.
Rising blade!
Don't wait for the next hostile. Bring the
Okay.
fight to them.
Let's slide like this!
Move in and do
I'll
some
make him
damage.
hurt.
Magnum Edge!
Shadow Strike. Speed Barrage. Side Flash.
Rising blade!
Melee attack.
I think Elma's in the mood for pig right now. 'Cause we're killing a lot of these suids, which are basically just boars. Some treasure I missed over here. Okay. I have to check out the bug. The bug thing. Oh, they're all together in one spot. Shoot it in the butt.
Locked and loaded.
Engaging.
Ultra slash!
Shield wall.
That's
Side Flash.
I'll blast him wide open. Hoorah! Now pump
Got
them
him
full of
inside.
lead while they're down.
Fire!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Yeah? You'll want to see this move. Nice hit.
Offensive stance!
Let's see another one.
Side Flash. Black Bang.
Okay,
Shadow
like
Strike.
this! Or nailed it! Break out those those guns!
I'll blast them wide open.
Good enough. Let's keep it up.
Well, how do you feel after slinging that weapon around?
I think Could I ask for another round, ma'am?
You got it. Get ready.
But I want to be done.
It didn't have to be like this.
Oh.
Open fire and don't let up!
Oh yeah. All over this.
Thanks. Yeah? You'll want to see
Blast
this
of
move.
fury.
Shadow strike that work. Then move in and strike. Now it's my turn.
Carnival! Hit him again for me!
Yeah?
Much for keeping
You'll
everyone
want to see
safe.
this move. Hoorah! Now good enough.
Let's keep it up.
How did that feel?
Pretty good, judging by the look on his face.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Colonel. Now I know to focus on the fundamentals. I remember now. Leon used to stay late and just drill on the basics for hours and hours.
So, who is this Leon anyway?
He was my best friend.
Leon was Irina's younger brother, Lynn. He didn't make it on board the White Whale.
Oh, Gwyn. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just, he was my hero, you know? Always looking out for me. And Irina always looked so happy when he was around. I always envied that. And him. That's why I want to be just like him.
Yeah, I don't think provoking is the right response here. A lecture.
She's right. We can't have you settling for good enough.
Wow. Now we've got 2 drill sergeants.
You're right. I shouldn't settle for being like him or anyone else. Time stopped for Leon back on Earth, but my clock's still ticking. I should focus on the best me that I can be. I realize that now. In fact, who knows? Maybe I'll even surpass Leon someday. When that day comes, I want a rematch, okay?
Of course. I wouldn't miss it.
Still, from the looks of things, that's a long way off. If you want to be strong enough to protect Irina, that is.
What? How did you even...
Oh, come on. It's written all over your face. You get these puppy dog eyes every time you talk about her.
If even Lynn's calling you out on this, I'd say you should take note of it.
Guess it's more than just my combat skills that need work.
Ah, the little rich girl. Yeah.
Listen.
Listen. Need to go do a Murderess mission.
Heard any juicy tips, Yolanda? It's been a while.
No get-rich-quick schemes like you'd want. Just plain old boring work.
Ew, sounds awful.
Yeah, it's dead here. We should have some fun.
Like what?
I'm tired of playing poker. Let's bring back the old game.
Ooh, I like it. And I've got the perfect player lined up.
Nice. This one here?
Yep.
Yeah, what are you two up to?
Easy, sweet thing. It's the perfect job for you. I'll let Yolanda explain the rules.
Basically, you take an insanely weak weapon and use it to fight an insanely tough enemy.
Meanwhile, these chumps place bets on whether or not you win.
Gambling on life and death. Sounds pretty exciting, eh? And best of all, everyone can enjoy it without risking their lives. Well, except maybe you.
Enough chatter. Let's do this.
Oh, wait. Hold on. First, you need to draw a card. That determines your target. Careful, pal. Some things in here will kill you before you can say boom.
Pick a card. I will pick middle.
The Joker. Ugh. You're today's big winner, friend. Your target is the worst of the worst. We've had 8 blades attempted, followed by 8 funerals. That is some bad luck right there.
I'm sure all 3 cards were jokers, you dirty dog.
Dirty dog? You're one to talk. Anyway, we couldn't bet if there were 0 chance of success. This fight is totally winnable. Maybe.
Oh, so you're betting on a win then? Fine. Put me down for 100K on a win. And I'm going too. 9th time's the charm, right?
Seriously? That's not like you. Like, at all.
I'm just making money. Same as usual. But this time, I get the added satisfaction of taking it from the likes of you.
We'll see. And no cheating, Murderess. I mean it. If you need to concede, come talk to me. Until then, good luck.
You do not sound like you mean that. Now let's go.
Okay. Let me... Well, we're gonna have Murderess with us, so let's pick the other people out. L. Oh yeah, I gotta bring Jiarg with me. Gotta build up his affinity. Alright, what do we need to do here? Defeat a disaster vignette. This scrap duo. What is a scrap duo? Assuming that's like a dual gun. Or is it a dual sword? Oh, it's a dual sword. Okay. Well... I mean, technically I can equip it. It's gonna mess my arts up, though. But I can still use my big ray gun. Okay, well, I just cannot use a dual sword art. I will make this work. Do not worry. Because I still got Core Crusher. And Ether Blast, so I can still blast stuff to death with my big ray gun. Yeah, okay. That's good enough. A Disaster Vigant. Alright. Let's go kill this thing. Or more appropriately, I'll have my allies kill it. As long as I think I'll land a few hits with the scrap duo, I think it will count. That's usually the way it is with these type of missions. Not too. That looks so tough. I think I can handle this. No shooting in the face.
We can handle this. Sire, I shall provide cover fire. Exploit the opening. You won't be disappointed by you blow. Congratulations. Subterfuge.
Side splash!
Starfall blade.
3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Yeah? You'll want to see this move. Seventh leg!
Starfall blade.
Gravity burst! Nailed it. Now weaken it. You don't see this every day.
3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Yeah?
Wild down!
Shooting star! Stellar ray!
That does a mighty blow. Come into the fray.
Take this!
Wild smash!
Back slash! You don't see this every day.
Starfall blade.
Side slash!
Shield wall! 3 in a row! Shoot to kill!
Yeah? You'll want to see this move. I think we've won it down.
You won't
Keep
be
shooting.
disappointed. Starfall blade.
Side slash! Nice hit. Let's see another.
3 in a row! Shoot to
Yeah?
kill!
You'll want to see this move. Hoorah! Now
Starfall
cover
blade.
me.
That does a mighty blow. Come into the fray.
Side slash! Ionic scream! Gravity's nailed it. Now weaken it.
You won't be disappointed.
Ether blast!
Now we break them.
Mindstorm!
We should have.
Look at us! We're on a stroll! Wild down!
Shooting
they
star!
fell for it! Get
I'll
it?
finish it off this
Now
one.
we can then!
Starfall blade.
I killed her with the crap sword. Mission requirements have been met.
Damn, you did it.
Time to pony up the cash, loser.
Fine. Here.
Wait, this is it? 10 credits? Are you kidding me right now?
We figured you were stubborn enough to win somehow, so betting was subdued.
That's a total crock. I know you'd have put in at least 2,000 credits.
Ugh, I hate that you know that. Fine again. The pot was 2,101 credits. Here you go.
Let's go get a nice hamburger. Got Jiarg like that.
Now you're talking. Let's kick back a few rounds to finish off the day.
If you think I'm buying, you better start making other plans.
Jeez, you're cheap.
Flattery will get you nowhere, my dear.
You hear about that job with a huge reward?
Ooh, you're speaking my language. Do tell.
Oh, not the Murderess.
Spill it.
Well, I couldn't get many details from Mission Control, but I think it's a bounty on some Xeno.
Alien hunting, huh? Sounds like a hoot. Eleanor's our best bet for info. Let's hit her up ASAP. And don't none of you even think about taking this job. I'm already killing one mark here, but I'd be happy to make it 2.
Alright, can I get rid of the crap swords now? It doesn't fit my class. Trying so hard to drive straight here.
Hey!
All right, Eleonora. Make with the details on this Xeno bounty.
Not sure how interested you'll be, Murderess. This one doesn't involve killing.
What?
Yeah, he's wanted alive.
The mark is an Orphean scientist named Lancord.
Seems he caused an incident at the water purification plant. Hacked the entire robot security crew.
So you want us to whack him?
Capture him.
But it's so much faster to kill him.
The other Orpheans are still hoping to reach an agreement with him. We have to respect their wishes.
This is why friendship treaties suck.
I'm not kidding, Murderess. Regardless of your little pen name, if you violate an interspecies treaty, I will be very cross with you.
Ugh. Fine.
Also, and this is just an extra, but if you can recover his research data as well, there's a bonus in it for you.
My favorite word. Consider it yours, honey buns. So where's this Lancord now?
We don't know.
You don't expect us to track him from scratch, do you?
I certainly do. Why else do you think we're offering 400,000 credits?
Well, I guess that is a lot. And what if we get the research data?
Then it's 600,000 in total.
Twist my arm already. This clown's gotta be in some Ganglion stronghold, right? We'll just start picking through him. Maybe we'll find a comm log or some record of his movements. Once we know where he's been, we should be able to figure out where he's at.
Your eyes are sparkling. This one will be tough, but I have faith. Just be careful.
Okie dokie, where are we going? Up here. I'm pretty sure they'll just let us walk right in. Right. I hate how I can't open the door if I'm too close to it. That's like so annoying.
We need to fight back.
Oh, hello.
Look at us! We're on a stroke! Right in the kisser! Now, look at that harpoon blade!
Team Pharg! Let's see another
sock on them!
Now we break them. You don't see this every day. Now we
harpoon blade! You won't be disappointed!
Screamer! Seventh edge!
I killed one.
I've been staggered the rest in range.
I've got a mighty blow! Come, into
I'll
the
make
fray!
it hurt. Backslash!
What?
Don't wait for the next
What?
contact. Bring the fight down. Now! We can lay on the hurt.
Fight like true
Billy Ray! You don't see this every day. Damn it. Somebody heal me already. I'm on the brink too. Shooting star! Gravity flash!
Empower yourselves!
They're done hitting me now.
Shield appreciations!
I'll blast them wide open. Now, he can lay on the hurt. You don't see this every day.
Shoot to kill!
Yeah? You'll want to see this move. Stellar Ray! Hoorah! Now pump them full of lead while they're down.
Oh yeah. Found something. So this is still pointing me here. So we'll go check over here then.
Well, this is Landcord's data. That's one objective down. Now we just need to find the good doctor himself.
Into the fray.
What?
Triple it!
God damn it.
I shall dance the shield wall!
Oh, fuck off, you stupid flower thing.
Stood in my path.
Die.
Bear me no ill will.
I take it you're Landcord?
I am. I assumed Untanam and his opportunist pals would show up and make me an offer. I'm shocked to see they sent lesser life forms like you humans.
Yes, and a side mission before this, apparently Landcord sabotaged. I was talking about security at the water plant last time. There is security there. The Orpheus did create security robots for the water plant. For all the good they actually did. And then it turns out they were sabotaged and started attacking the people working there. By this dude. So I had to destroy the robots, too. Had to destroy the security there. That didn't even work to begin with. But whatever.
Because I was different. Their ova urged them to betray the Ganglion. Mine did not. Instead, it judged those traitors' deaths to be my highest priority.
Whatever. Don't care. You should come along quietly so I can go collect my reward.
So sorry, but I plan to do no such thing. The Orphi do not fight. Common knowledge, I realize. Yet again, I am different. It was not by chance that I made it here alone. I am.
Talking too much.
Yeah, I remember we do need him alive.
Oh, I know. Killing him kills my bounty. But injuring him still gets me paid.
You uncivilized animal.
Hey, I'll have you know I was the daughter of a tycoon. My childhood was all frilly dresses and tea parties. I know civilized. Right then. Time to haul the Roach Doctor here back to New LA. We've got 600 large waiting for us.
Direct and to the point. I don't necessarily disagree with her methods. They are a bit harsh, but I don't necessarily disagree. It does get the job done. And sometimes you just gotta do that.
Hey!
Welcome back. How'd it go?
Easy peasy. That data and most of Landcord should be arriving any minute.
Most of him?
Yeah, the clients may not be thrilled. But he's alive, so I'll get paid. Right?
Probably.
If not, someone is going to get most of you next.
What? You're just kidding around, right, Murderess?
You probably shouldn't be threatening the person who hired you. And who is trying to pay you.
Oh yes, I know what that's like. I often find myself falling asleep whenever the Director General gives one of his speeches.
Great story? Don't care. Just see that I get paid.
Ah, there's the authorization now. It came through.
Only got through 2,000.
You always have this blissed out look when you receive your rewards, Murderess.
Yeah, and it's not creepy at all that you're watching that closely. But I'm one step closer to my dream, so of course I'm happy. What? I haven't told you yet? I think I mentioned it to Lancord, but I was born a little rich girl. The only daughter and sole heir to the Effinger family fortune. Until an incident that you ain't gonna ask about forced me to live as an orphan in the slums. Talk about culture shock. But I didn't give up. I decided I'd earn my own fortune and rebuild the Effinger name myself. So yeah, that's kind of my dream.
Goodness.
I'll lose the frown, baby. I got paid. I'm smiling, so why shouldn't you be?
This is true. It's nice seeing you so cheerful, if a little strange. Now that you've got all this money, perhaps we could all drop by the cafe for a...
Yeah, I'm not buying. Ever.
What? Nobody likes a cheapskate, Murderess.
Whatevs. Come on, let's ditch the wet blanket and start on our next mission. This dream ain't gonna realize itself.
Yeah, but what are you going to spend the money on if you're not going to buy nice food? Yeah, we gotta do an L mission. An L mission and a Nagi mission. Oh, L's already with me, so let's do the L mission.
Hey.
Do we have to kick him out? No, I don't.
Friends! We are all friends indeed, which makes us friends in need, correct?
Oh, what? Sorry, Elle, I don't follow.
We wish to speak to you of a slight problem.
Tatsu will listen for free.
Truly a no-pon's no-pon, it pains me to say. What? Perish the thought in a horrible fire! Sales are wonderful, thanks to New LA's kind citizens. If anything, we would consider expanding our business.
We'd be happy to hear your problem and help out if we can, Elle.
Splendid! We thank you for deciding in our favor. So, as it happens, we invent things in our spare time.
Whoa, really? What sort of things do you make?
We're very pleased you asked, and we'd be equally pleased to answer, were it not a trade secret.
Oh, come on.
So then what was it you wanted help with, Elle?
Unfortunately, we've been unable to procure the materials necessary for our tinkering. Resources were more plentiful when we lived in Noctilum, you see.
Well, yeah. Here in the city, we mostly have finished products as opposed to raw materials.
Just so. Yet the world beyond these walls is, as you say, all about survival of the fattest. Gathering resources amid such brutality is difficult for us. More intellectual types, we fear.
Tatsu know exactly what L mean.
He said intellectual, not ineffectual.
All right. Well, now I understand what you're asking for, and I think we can help. Just let us know what you need, and we'll try to track it down.
Wonderful. Splendid. Thank you so very much for stepping up to the full plate.
Tatsu want more on his plate, too.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. But anyway, it sounds like we're going on a mission for El. You know we're going to have to charge you for it, right, El?
Of course, and we will pay most handsome.
Yeah, go find stuff, or we just already have it, which works too. I have all these. I have all these. Okay. Easiest mission ever.
Ho-ho! Dance of new wares!
Oh, we didn't dare dream you'd find the materials so soon. Now we
Yeah,
can
I
unleash
didn't
the
either.
wondrous magic of our new stock upon the world.
The new stuff still looks pretty standard to me.
Only to the eyes of an amateur, my friend. Ah, but it looks like we already have a customer. Welcome, welcome. What may we help you find?
So, my team's taken on this job, yeah? But the area's crammed with indigents.
If it's weapons you're after, I'm afraid you've got the wrong shop.
Are you nuts? I wouldn't dream of trying to fight those things. We just want to run them off, yeah?
Of course, we understand. In that case, we have just the thing. Don't we, Special Assistant Manager?
I'm the Special Assistant Manager. So I'm going to ward them off. I don't think any of these things would be good for that. But, okay, honey smoke.
Yeah, this might work. Let's see how those bastards react to this. Thanks a million.
Ah, the simple joys of life. To craft goods and see them sold. To watch the customer's face embiggen in satisfaction. Oh, and look, another customer. Welcome and good day. What may we offer you?
Well, I recently started dating someone.
Hey, that's great!
Thanks. Anyway, I wanted to cook him dinner, but...
Cease speaking. We have the perfect item for your needs. Isn't that right, Special Assistant Manager?
Hey, if you want to cook them dinner, you're gonna need a pot.
Okay, sure. I think I can make this work. Thank you, again.
Is that really gonna work?
That would certainly be lovely.
Wait, you don't know?
How could we? We were not the one who suggested it. And even if it doesn't work now, surely there must be some other future use it will be perfect for.
That's one way to look at it.
Yep, and get this.
Chapter 12, okay. go do Nagi. Go see what Nagi wants to do.
Yeah?
Yup.
Hey, Elma. I've been looking for you.
Here to foist another problematic assignment on my teammates?
Nagi? The hell you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? Elma has taken me under her wing, and is helping me hone my skills as a blade.
Hone your skills as a blade?
He's aiding us on the side as his schedule allows. Think of it as a form of stress relief.
Exactly. I only ask to be treated the same as any rank-and-file blade.
Well, I guess if Elma's okay with it.
Speaking of which, didn't you say you were looking for Elma?
All right, the emergency. Those damn Ganglion captured Orton's squad.
Captured? Are you sure it's not just a communication problem?
We're sure. They were escorting some mediators who just got back. They saw Orton and his men taken prisoner with their own eyes.
This sounds serious.
That's the million-dollar question.
Let's check the Mediator's comm devices for data.
The direction the Ganglion came from may give us a clue as to where they're based.
Good idea. I'll have someone take a look.
In the meantime, we should hurry.
Elma is right. Ganglion might want to cook and eat mediator friends just like they tried with poor Tatsu.
Easy now. Let's not let our imagination...
On the contrary, there are a lot of things we don't know about the Ganglion. We can't rule out anything at this point, including what or who they might eat.
Oh, barf!
Elma, ma'am, I suggest we head out immediately.
No, wait just one damn minute. We need our Secretary of Defense here.
It'll be easier to command from the field. Besides, I am part of Elma's team for the time being.
Yeah, you said that, but...
Commander, he's not going to change his mind, and we don't have time to argue.
There you have it.
Fine. Get to it.
I mean, we have this really interesting dynamic going on right now. Elma is the team captain. Nagi is technically the boss of both Elma and Van Ham, but Van Ham is trying to instruct Elma not to direct Nagi, even though Elma is now kind of in charge of Nagi, even though Nagi's still in charge of Van Ham and Elma. And the whole chain of command has been messed up here. Yeah.
This seems to be the most likely place the blades are being held.
All right.
I'll create a diversion. The rest of you use the time to get in there and find the others.
Negative. There's a chance they're being held elsewhere. We don't want to cause a scene here.
Understood.
What's going on? This isn't like you.
Hmm?
You You seem anxious, overeager. Are you still fixated on the Harrier team that died protecting you?
Overeager? Am I really acting that way? I see. I hadn't noticed, but if you say so, I'm sure there must be something to it. My apologies, ma'am. I await your orders.
Stealth takes priority. We can't afford to be seen here. If we're discovered, it only puts the captured blades in greater danger.
Understood.
So, should I try to go for a stealth approach? Oh, hello, Mr. No Fun. Get out of here. I mean, I'm probably high enough a level where I can just walk into this place. By the way, player avatar just kind of hanging out right here. Like I mentioned way back in, they'll just show up in the world. Now with a little turret thing, will those aggro on me? I'm really curious about that. I think I actually might be too high a level. I think they're gonna ignore me, which I'm okay with.
Have to be like this.
Open fire! Don't let up! Target inside!
Nice hit. Let's see another one.
They felt that too. Get in closer.
I'll make them hurt.
Shadow Fire Carnival! Green Barrage! Side Flash!
Late
Good enough.
You messed with the wrong secretary. You all right?
Secretary Nagi, what are you doing here?
That doesn't matter now. What matters is you're alive. It's Marla, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Are you the only one being held here?
Grismore and Campbell are dead. The prone beat them senseless.
What about Orton?
They're holding him. Please, sir, you have to save Orton.
We will, I promise.
He's done so much for...
Her Mim's gone silent. We lost her.
But she's not actually dead. You know, she's just... Her Mim is decommissioned.
Yes. For Marla's sake as much as his. We owe it to them both.
Let's move out. Once we have Orton, I'll be back for you. We're all going home together.
like how one of the characters is trying to go inside the tower with the skull. It's like, doesn't work that way.
Orton!
Colonel! And Secretary Nagi, is that...
This'll all be over soon. We're here to rescue you.
Earth aliens? If you want him alive, you'll have to...
Hold that thought. Campbell, you and Marla can rest in peace. How's Orton holding up?
Not good. We need to get him back to maintenance right away.
Bad news! Whole pack of Ganglion coming this way!
We'll have to face them. Are you ready, Elma?
Are you kidding? My team is always ready.
Yes, of course. Let's finish this.
Yep.
They just picked up losing battle.
Target acquired!
Yeah? You'll want to see this move.
Bullets attack at range. Keep it going.
Yeah?
Laser.
You'll want to see this.
Get ready to blast your target.
Barrage!
Fight like
Move in and keep moving going. Right up and free! Don't wait for the next club now. It's time to fight for them. Barrage! Drum roll!
Burn and slash! That's the Team Elma I know. Lynn, how is Orton doing?
Stable, but we have to hurry.
Let's get back.
I've got Orton. Elma, you take point and clear a path ahead.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take up the rear.
We must get him back safely. We owe it to him, and the others we lost.
All right, let's move out. We don't stop until we hit the maintenance center.
Right.
Just throw him on my skull and we'll fly out of here. Or we can just fast travel. Fast travel is a very, 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 very effective way to get out of the base. That was easier than I expected.
Thank you all. I still can't believe the Secretary himself came for me.
What are you talking about?
What? But that was... I'm sure I saw...
Ah, are you referring to the rescue effort? I just read the report. It seems Elma and her team performed admirably, as always. Apparently, they had some extra assistance this time. But all the more credit to their leader for bringing the right people together.
Oh, I see.
You really okay with leaving it at that?
I'd say you just heard your answer direct from the source, yeah.
Tatsu's surprised how useful Nagi was. Maybe even consider letting Nagi help again.
Is that so? Then I await that day with bated breath.
Hey, we got Blossom Dance. Nice. I was hoping I would be able to learn that. Money, 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 money. Okay. I think that might be it for Affinity missions for now. Oh wait, nope, there's a Hope mission. I was wrong. Let's go do the Hope mission.
And listen to this!
She wants to go back to Cauldros. Of course.
There you are. Hey, can I borrow you for a sec? Hope's been super glum lately, and it's weirding me out. You know, if anything's up, I'm worried about her.
I will guess.
Oh, right. She did say Ornella was like a mother to her. Well, she needs to talk about this, so maybe you can get her to open up. I just want to know if there's any way we can help her out. Thanks. I'm sure she'll open up if it's you asking. All right, off you go. I'll be cheering you on from here.
Father, have I been doing things wrong this entire time? Oh, hello. Sorry, I was just thinking. How is it you always know when I want someone to talk to? It's like magic. What happened to Ornella was ultimately my fault. So now I'm wondering if everything I've been trying to do is... What if all my efforts to help people burden others in turn? It's made me scared to help anyone, and now I'm just paralyzed. You're very kind to say that, but I know it's not true. At least not for Ornella. It's like I've started to doubt everything. Everything I was proud of suddenly feels wrong and gross. I know my father struggled with this too. I'd give anything to have his journal. But it was lost during the crash. And now I'm lost too. Anyway, thank you. I feel a bit better after talking it out. I'll go see if I can help anyone else. If you take on any missions in the meantime, though, I'll come running.
What's the deal? She had a weirdly serious look on her face. Did you pick up on any ways we might be able to cheer her up?
I'm gonna keep it to myself. Actually, no, she did mention the journal. I guess we'll have to go find it.
Nice going! I knew she'd spill the beans to her new best friend. So... now we just need to track down that journal she lost during the crash. Just... sounds like I've got a top-secret mission to give you. Dig up that journal and return it to her. Oh, and keep it a surprise. It'll be more fun if she doesn't see it coming, so no blabbing. Meanwhile, I'll gather up everyone she's helped and see what we can do. You'll want to ask around after that journal right away, okay?
Oh, I guess I don't have to have let anyone. What was that? I guess I wouldn't be a surprise if I brought Hope with me. That wouldn't make any sense, would it?
Did you hear?
Hey!
Did you hear?
Also, I kind of want to show off, but I did build the extra skills you can build. So we got the construction dozer, which is actually unlocked from Bose's quest, and you got the police skill, which is unlocked from HB's quest. I gave it to Rum. I figured it was fitting, so. They're only level 30 skills though, so they're not like super amazing, but
Yep, and get this.
Step right up.
That's crazy.
Hey!
By the way,
Yeah?
Did you hear?
Yup.
As I recall... Whoa!
Hey!
The probability is...
About that.
Oh?
Anyway.
Hey!
no.
Really?
How goes it? Any leads on that little project of ours? Huh. Whale debris with a personal archive database we haven't found yet? Sounds promising. I suppose I'll pin all my hopes on that then. I'll let Quentin know. Have him sniff around and see what he can find. He's a bit of a whiner, that Quentin, but apparently he's some kind of frontier nav wizard. I'm sure he'll track it down, so why don't you drop in on him in a bit?
What project is this? Are we supposed to be finding something? For someone?
Yeah, no, just a thing. Blah, blah, blah. Details, no big whoop. Who cares, right? Forget the details and just party all night. Woo!
I will evade.
Oh, come on. You're keeping secrets from me too? All right, I won't pry. I'll just try to help as best I can. If you don't want to tell me, I trust your judgment.
Then let's get back to it. Oh, and I've been asking around too. Check back in with me in a bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't actually add hope to my party. Fine.
You've got to hear this.
No way. You've got my attention. You've got my attention.
Oh, you're here. I've got a likely piece of whale wreckage more or less pinpointed for you. I suppose it's just never been a priority for the survey teams. Until yours truly tracked it down. Totally worth pulling that all-nighter.
Hello, Quentin. Are you helping out on this mission as well?
Sure am. I'd do anything to help out the guardian angel of New LA.
Do you mean me?
Hush. Hush, hush.
I mean, of course. I'm always eager to help you, no matter what mission you're on. That's all I meant. Hum-de-dum.
Oh, that's sweet. Though I wish you'd focus on yourself over helping me.
Thanks. So, about that database from the White Whale. I talked to that weird Nopon who was here in New LA. Lula Rita or something? She said she'd go find it. I think she already took off, actually. Could you maybe try to meet up with her and see if she found anything?
Go to Galdros, 16 kilometers away. All the way over here.
Hello, Lulurita. How's the patch job on your roof holding up? No leaks, I hope.
No leak at all. And for free? Still blows Lulurita's mind.
I'm glad. What is it that brings you out here today?
Lulurita wanted to pay back free working friends. Came out on hunt for parts from Whale of Light.
Thanks for your help just the same. For a secret mission, there sure are a lot of people working on this. Is there something going on I should know about?
I have to lie here. It's a coincidence.
Huh.
Hope like
well,
that.
they say that's what fate
Hope
is,
like
right?
the lie.
I'm sure whatever we find will be the sort of discovery to bring everyone happiness. Now you've got me all excited. Shall we go have a look?
Remember, Big Critter scared off greatest warrior of Durango Caravan. Free working handyman friends must be careful.
Okay, gotta go up there. So I gotta go up there. Yep, I knew it. That thing is right there. We're just gonna have to go around. Don't aggro that thing. I don't know where Bose went. Oh, there he is. I think if we go on foot from here, we should be okay. If not, we'll just jump off. Let's jump off the edge.
Wait, how can... This database contains my father's journal.
Yep,
Was
what a
this why we
coinky
came
dink.
all the way out here? Why everyone was involved?
Surprise.
Oh my goodness! I'm so happy right now. I'll read this on my own later. I'm sure he'll have a solution for all the unintended hurt I've caused. And for how to avoid another Ornella.
Funny enough, I'm still not close enough to actually target that thing.
Really?
I've been thinking about something I read in my father's journal. In my fear of others, altruism became my trustiest weapon. By forcing my kindness upon others, I tried to buy theirs in return. What more selfish motive could exist? Such kindness is but a hollow shell. As a younger woman, I never understood what he meant. But now, I see that he and I are the same. I fear that people I'm unkind to will betray me, and I'd rather vanish than be betrayed. So what do I do now? I'd thought that if I read his journal, I'd know, but... I'm sorry. I'm so afraid of other people, of everyone. I can't help but think they'll all turn on me like they did to my father. I mean, what if Ornella was just the first of many? How do I face Ada and the others when I can't trust them not to hurt me? I know that in my head, but the rest of me can't seem to believe it. Still, I can't just go hide in a hole either. All right. I guess I should try to be brave and go see Ada, huh?
Come on, please, let me help. I owe her more than I can even say.
Not as much as me. You sit tight while I go find it. She's been helping me out since the day I moved to New LA.
Hey, whoa! Really, you guys, this is too many people. I get how you all feel, but a search party this big is just chaos. Ah, welcome back! You find that thing yet? Really? That's awesome! I called up some people Hope helped, and then they called more people, and... well, it kind of snowballed. I'm glad I can call this off. You're really something, you know that, Hope? All these people came running to help you.
But why? All this time, I've just been selfishly...
Hey, everybody! They found the journal! Go on home now. Get, shoo!
So Hope's problem is fixed? Oh, that's a relief.
It was killing me to see you walk around looking all sad. If you ever need anything else, just say the word.
I'm glad that worked out. Mostly because I kinda, sorta, hacked into Frontier Nav. You won't tell, right? If my boss hears about this, I am so fired.
You were saying something about being selfish, but these folks all disagree. They need you, Hope, and so do I. So please, don't ever doubt that again.
Of course it does. How can I feel anything but blessed in the face of all this? But I do need to be stronger. I need to do more than be kind. I need to really understand you all. I'm far from perfect, but I hope you'll all continue to be my friends.
Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. So that is it for Affinity missions for now. Back here. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, okay, that's the Jiarg's Affinity mission. But that's Chapter 12. Or post-main game, I guess. Because the end of the main game is Chapter 12. Chapter 13 is the new content. So, alright. Alright, so we met the 3-hour mark here, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. So, fun stuff tonight. Fun stuff. Got to fight the big giant mech thing, the Pharg. It was a fun fight. Got some pretty interesting Affinity missions here. Nagi got to be a beast. Show how much of a beast he is. The Catman has joined the team, so I have to work on building his Affinity up. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will continue this next time. I don't know how much more there's going to be here, because we are getting close to the end. Because now we're going to do Chapter 11. And I'm slowly filling out the map, so we'll see. Anyway, enough talking to me. I'm going to go now. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.